Hello there! Welcome to... and I'm Sconchulous! Welcome to the stream, everybody! And as is the tradition, the semi-tradition, I'm gonna start with a little karaoke. Just as we wait for people. Eat it back, yes, nobody is gone. I'm just saying, and step it, buddy, do it out of turn. Don't freak out, yes, nobody is wrong. You shit, and I ever forced you to do that. Give me my place back and I won't take your special place. Deal take, the world is not so tight, right? Sorry, I've just been into Guilty Gear, singing Soul's theme from Guilty Gear. That was probably really butchered. I'm out of your way. You don't care, you the little sacrifice, strike back, go inside and get them out of your way. Find your one way. Anyway, gotta get myself excited, gotta go excited, as the song says. And I gotta make my VODs a little less watchable. It's mostly to stall for time, but I assume most people skip past that when I do that. But hello everybody, welcome to the Streamulous. Today we are playing a new exciting deck, a powerful deck that is probably a part of the meta. A deck that I tried to play previously and did really badly with, but a deck that I'm doing pretty well with this time. We are playing Growth Energy, with the win condition being the brand new 0. This dude is sick as hell. The nullify damage is one of the few ways that a card can actually compete with what green is doing with Yuri, and more importantly Cacti. It can actually fight a Cacti, which is one of the most centralizing cards at the moment. It's not great against CL though. It's not great, it's not amazing against Yon. It's good against Yon, but it's not like great. But the build around of the deck is Fafnir. Fafnir can now summon 0. He has like a great, just like a payoff that the deck needed. This is the amount of value that is game winning on turn 1. Going Drio into Fafnir, summoning your 0 to get value back from deck. I mean, free MP from deck, yeah. It's a huge pop-off, and it's one of the... Drio, specifically, as well as Phase, are basically pop-offs that can beat really anything. Hello, Oracle. What's up, everybody? I see somebody said hello a while before stream started, and I wonder if I should have started sooner, or if I should announce my streams better. I should have my stream schedule posted, maybe, but I figure just scheduling the stream day of is good enough. Regardless... The name of the game is to summon 0 using Fafnir. So for this version of the deck, we are maximizing the potential of summoning 0 by making it so he's our only target. The better way to do it is probably to have solo as well. But by not having solo, we have room for more growth units, like Nij, which is, rather than being win more, or... Solo is really good. Solo is a card that we're definitely missing in this version. But I want to hit those combos really powerfully, and I want to have... I've got Dread King Wrath in this version, yeah. But then I think in this version I took him out. And then we'll probably make changes to that version later. That's basically what the cards do. Oh yeah, Bit is also here to enable... Well, to enable Nij in this case, but it's an amazing card just to cycle and force your opponent to do something to deal with the value that you're going to get. It's just a lot of value. And... I've seen Will's version. I kind of want to try and play that later. The version that Will posted that uses attack on the club to summon... to summon Bit from the deck and give him combo. I've seen one of the best red players posted a deck that does that, so we might try that later as well. But for now, I want to try my version, the maximum 0 version. This is a very good opener. We're just going to do the Thunder... We're just going to do the Thunder Edge thing to start with. We're just going to do the growth thing for this game. That's why I like Nij, because if we didn't have her, it would be solo, I guess. Solo would be really good, too. Let's not deny, solo would be a great start here. It would be a lot better, maybe, even. But let's see how good Nij is. Okay. They didn't get their handgun yet. And it looks like they must have used a phase. That must have been what happened. Okay. And they were playing even more old school last season. They probably don't have any energy cards at all. Besides the obvious grips of trust Leon. Surrender! Well... I guess so. We were pretty far ahead. I wonder how good we will do tonight. I was playing a bunch of Yawn earlier. That's how I got to... I did get to 1800 with energy in the first place, and then I started losing, and then I was like, I want to start at 1800 for stream. I don't know why. I just felt like... Sometimes I feel like I want to start at a high number in case I lose a lot of rank. But I was at the gross DMV earlier, and I was playing TEPPEN, and I played a bunch of Yawn, and I got a little bit better at it, and I realized it's less free than it seems, but once you get past, like, the first minute and a half of the match, it does become really free. Once you get a little into the match with Yawn, it's pretty free. Absolutely an insane deck. But not necessarily the only deck, like it might feel like. Yes!
Naughty, naughty.
I forgot to do my inhaler. I should find it and do it. Yes! Alright, that was one where I was about to say, I think we got them with the combo plays. I was playing Yawn for missions today, and it's so broken now with CL. Dude, for real. Oh, I thought we queued. I can talk schmack once we queued. I don't think Yawn is going to be the B-side for this stream. I think we might play some Big Green later. Or we might play Thunder Edge for the whole stream. If I'm feeling adventurous enough to try and stay on one deck. But I usually don't succeed in doing that. I usually, like, have to switch. We'll see, though. Stranger! This must be Harambe Bay, maybe. That's like the person I think of with... Wait, no, they would be on green. With a British flag, I don't know... This could be... I don't know who this is. Basically no idea who this is. Alright, we got Drio. Fefnir, we got our big combo. Oh, and we're also playing this fun card that combos with Zero, but it's also really flexible in general. And it's, again, one of our few tools to combat Yawn. It can't beat late game Yawn, but it can actually, you know, help keep them off board early in the game when you can actually beat them. Okay, let's cry. Oh, I have another one. It's okay. Okay. I get it. You need to do something. Play a unit already, man. Alright. I think we're off to a good start. That was a very tense start to the match. I was very definitely not confident at the start there, but they do have Charlie in hand. We can just say confidently. They're down to 11 cards, they have Charlie. Oh, and they use double impact defensively while they charge Charlie, I guess. Okay, maybe they're milling for Charlie. I mean, cycling for Charlie. No Charlie yet. Okay. Womp 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 womp. Let me think. I don't know why I did that when I didn't have any hero art juice. Okay, I was gonna say they have to do something, but I guess they can choose not to. Dang it. I really needed them to go for Charlie already. I was really trying to make them play Charlie, but it didn't work. Oh, I don't think I can beat them at this point. I think it's over. We'll see what happens. Okay, that makes sense. And then Fafnir's about to die. No, he has 7 HP left. Interesting. They have so many good cards still. So sad for me. Okay, there they finally played it, but that was at the time where it's like, I'm out of options. Are all of my hardballers on the... I didn't draw any hardballers. I play 3 hardballer. And frickin' Dread King Rathalos. I guess I should have shot him first. With handgun. I was resigned to my L at that point. We try again. It can beat Burn. Burn's definitely the best red deck, but oh, I wonder if Burn will be adjusted. Well, I guess Antibody is the best one. Burn's probably not going to be adjusted. I'm just thinking about what will be adjusted on the next balance patch. It's probably just going to be, you know, Yawn, but hopefully it's Jury as well. Because this meta, you can already get a sense that it's Yawn and things that can beat Yawn, like Purple. I should have shuffled this. No, this is a great hand. What am I saying? Heart Tank real slow. They don't help the deck like I think, but they're really fun. I play it because it's fun. I realize that it's not optimal, but it's really fun, and you can use it to destroy your own unit to trigger Fafnir. Come on, it's really cool and fun. Alright. Not the most dangerous opening from this deck. Alright, she had no effects left to worry about. And now I go like this and I win! Oh, baby! That's a triple. I've seen a couple of Heart Tank players doing this. I wonder if it's really necessary. I wonder if maybe they're just playing Ascend. No, they started with Big Man. They started with E-Honda. They started with the roundest of the Street Fighter men. Hello! Hello, Japanese viewers. Oh my gosh, hello everybody. A lot of people showed up all of a sudden. Okay. This is what we're playing tonight. I really like Niche in the deck, but I realize a lot of people maybe don't like it. It's not super optimal, I don't think. I think that the best version probably doesn't play it. I think I should be playing solo, but I want to play all in on Zero. Summoning him off of Fafnir. He's so big. He's like a pumpkin. He looks like a pumpkin. I guess that's what sumo wrestlers are like, perhaps. Like, maybe they are that big and well-defined, but it's just very strange. I guess it would be, like, hard to the touch, like a traditional ab would be, but But I do wonder if he's like if he's soft and flabby or not. Yeah, I'm not that fast. I think I lose. No! That was embarrassing. I don't know why I did that. Powerful stuff. This is just explore.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
Let me make just some cringe sounds while I lose. When played, gain +1 MP. We're still in this. Guaranteeing 0 from Fafnir is worth way more than solo. I've seen... I felt the same way. I've seen... When I go up against this deck, it feels like I'm seeing people do the same thing, and it feels like that's the strong thing. But I can see the deck building opportunities that playing solo allows. But there's clearly the potential to replace Niche with something better. I don't think it's Neon Tiger. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. But Niche and Overwhelming Terror are the two cards that can be something else. Otherwise, I feel like the shell is pretty... And I guess Phase if you're, like, that guy. Because Will has a really, really cool list he shared on Discord that doesn't play Phase and plays Attack Crawl in the club. Yeah, no, I can recognize that Niche is a little questionable. I'm just not sure what to play in place of it. We will optimize as stream goes on. I thought I was ready, but now I'm already like, ooh, changes should be made. I like having a lot of growth, though. And I don't want to add mercenaries. Let's see, do we just... do we do the funny? I think it's time to do the funny. Yes, we do the funny. Did they destroy that one? I guess that's to be expected. But I think we win still. Oh, that's weird. Three of the return to pockets? That's interesting. We could definitely try something like that. That sounds pretty clever. Now we follow it for with zero for big money. Big money, no whammy! They used it on the wrong guy. I don't know why they would ever do that. Oh, if you say it helps against Yawn, then I'm already considering adding that very thing. Alright, let's try Niche list. Niche isn't very good. Let's try what Thirsty's suggesting. 3 armed intervention seems like a lot, but we will give it a shot. Or let's do 2 for now, and we just made room for Fraternal Dispute. Yeah, I definitely get moments where I'm like set up and I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? But if I could reuse my Fafnirs, that would be pretty good. Getting more zeros, I see the concept. This is this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see more optimization happen. I love to be part of it. I love to participate in discussions of a new fun deck. And I really like this version of the deck a lot more with the addition of energy into the growth deck list. I could have kept that hand. Maybe should have kept that hand, but I think this hand is good too. Could we have, what's that craft into Leon? We should have kept that, yeah. I just didn't really want to open with Hardballer, but, you know, we play 3. We kind of do want to open with it a little bit. Alright, let's focus up. Let's get ready to play an interesting, not easy deck. Not the easiest deck, so I need to focus and make the right choices.
Adios.
Thankfully they didn't get Rocket Launcher. Interesting.
Sweet dreams.
I think I'm gonna do this really big all-in, this just awful play. But now we can do something else.
Adios.
Now that we drew phase, we don't have to do the all-in. That would have been really bad all-in, I think. That would be niche. How good would that be? Pretty good, I think. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta think about this new approach to the deck a little bit.
Let's rock, baby.
Maybe we do go all in 3 copies on the return. Maybe this is already what we want, though.
Adios. Sweet dreams.
Weapon smuggling, you think is pretty good? It is flexible, yeah. We have room now that we cut niche, but okay. Do we go back into deck edit again? I'm streaming so early in the season, I don't have a refined list yet. I could be streaming earlier though. I could have been streaming yesterday. I could have been streaming on Monday when it came out. I wasn't doing anything other than playing. Rathalos, my beloved. I think you must go. Ooh. Weapon smuggling? Let's play 1 weapon smuggling. I was playing it as a 1-of before. And I don't want to give Yarn their cards back. Let's try this, like Thirsty was saying. Let's mess around. The only way to reach new heights is to frickin' try things out. I played the version I showed at the start of the stream a lot already.
Your Honor, the defense is
So the only thing to do is to play a new version. To get better at the deck, to improve the deck, you gotta make changes. What the heck? This hand sucks. Okay, now it's an okay hand. Take my 1. I love doing 1 damage, but not as much as I like doing 3. Darn, they didn't even know it would do that. Oh yeah, I was practicing Yawn while I was at the dumb DMV earlier, so I have learned that is how you beat Yawn, is early aggro. Pull out helps facilitate that by helping you remove weak sealed debuffed units and keep pressure. Yeah, being able to, if I had one of those cards for my Fefnir right now, it'd be pretty nice. So I got a bunch of growth right now. Can I get them off of their thingy? If I play really fast, I can, I guess. No, no, not that.
Guess this is it.
Anything but him.
Mia?
No, it doesn't kill it, because it pings it individually. I hate that interaction. That interaction sucks. But it's obviously that would be how it works, but it still sucks. Playing red in a green format's not gonna be easy, guys, but we can... Oh no, that was a lot of points. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we just gotta play better, draw better. We drew really bad that time. Let's try to keep an okay mulligan if we get one. You moved away from the... You're not playing hardballer? Oh my gosh. But hardballer's OP. Oh my gosh. Thirsty sent us the list. This is worth investigating.
Maverick in sight. You leave me no choice.
We don't have any starters. Okay, now we have starters. This is a really good hand. What's up, Samuel? We're playing some red tonight. We're trying to find the new sauce for red. And we have one of the greatest of them all helping us tonight. We've got innovation happening here in chat, folks. Oh, this could be concerning. They're just going for it. They're just going for whatever it is. Oh my gosh, I have fear. I fear the Reaper. Sick!
Alright. This is handy. Time to repair.
It wasn't enough. Whoa.
Weapons and surrender.
That was crazy. Let's put him back. That card's awesome. I love space-time attack. Jake is so hot. You mean Paul? I disagree. Politely disagree. Jake Paul is a poser and a loser. Can't believe you bring this energy into chat, Zedge. Jake who? Was there a Jake card that was played? Jake like that weird man? If you mean the Jake with the weird beard, I might be thinking of a different card. Let me look up Jake in a second and see if I disagree or not. 'Cause I think I disagree. CCU Supreme. That's a delicious Taco Bell item. Not that Jake, thank God. Well, let's see if we'll have to look up the Jake and see if I agree or not. Because I'm not sure I agree. Jake Sully. Oh, they got me. Wait, no they didn't. That play sucks. That play also sucks, dude. He wears blue. Blue kitty. I have not. Thankfully, we're talking about cartoon characters, not real life, man. What a relief. I'm just gonna explore for handgun. I'm not Gen Alpha. No judgment. We don't judge. I guess I would maybe just. I would be impressed if I was reaching Gen Alpha, I guess. I would be impressed if TEPPEN were reaching the kids. I'm very doubtful that TEPPEN is reaching the kids, but it would be awesome if it were. Do we win? Well, it wasn't that hard to win that one. That was a weird match. That was a very weird match. That match made me laugh. The charge to 14 at the start there was sick. No, I do not agree. This guy looks weird. This is a weird looking guy. I always thought this guy looked really weird. He's making such a weird face. Not for me. It's the face. It's the funny face that does not do it for me there. Let's check this list out. Oh my gosh. We have a thirsty deck list. We might save it for hour 2 so we can play a little bit of the version we have here, but we'll see what happens. Phase Trio. This is very similar to what we're playing, just a little more refined, it looks like. It does have Believe in Me, thankfully. I was worried he would take out the cool cards. Is there anything that helps us cycle, though? I guess Bit is the one thing that helps us cycle for combo. Oh, well, Samurai does, too. No Hardballer. That would be the one thing I would be looking to add in here. But it does take a second to get there. Okay, we'll switch to that one soon. What else did he have in there, though? Mr. Beast is my patron saint. I'm being disturbed. I'm getting disturbed by you guys. I'm being disturbed by the things you're saying. Double impact makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's just hop in with the list that Thirsty sent us for a second. Dizudge, I wanted to ask, since you're already talking about the men you're into, I've been into I got into Guilty Gear. I've been super into Guilty Gear, and that's like that is a game with some beautiful men. I can get to the points I have about Guilty Gear immediately and say, wow, the men are pretty beautiful. Let's swap. Let's try and get a Crombo. Ooh, okay, I can see the uses of smuggling. Hardballer slows things down. That's a fair point. I do always hate drawing him.
So much power.
Interesting. Okay, let's go excited. Let's go like this, like this. I should have slammed the first 0 first, because then both of them would have got the special pluses. I think we're cooking though. Do we want to return something right now? We might return 0 in a moment once his stats get lower. The Guilty Gear character that I find hot is obviously Testament, because they're gender ambiguous, which inspires me and is cool. But I was gonna say Ragna because I like Ragna the Blood Edge from Blaze Blue a lot as well. But Soul is like thicked out. Soul is a hot man. I think you would like Soul Bad Guy. I think that you would be a big Soul Bad Guy fan, Dizudge. I just think he would appeal to your tastes. He's like very old. He's like 100 years old. He's like hundreds of years old. And he's like part robot, or he's part gear. Maverick Hunter racing, gotta keep your feet up on the ground. Everybody's Maverick Hunter racing, there's no time to mess around. Alright, thank you for the list, Thirsty. Thank you for removing cards and making the deck stronger. Oh my gosh. What about, I also like Sin because he's a cutie. And now that I learned he's of legal gear age, I am okay saying that I think Sin is pretty hot. Because he's like a thick Link. He's like a thick... Like, because I had understood that Sin was like 8 years old, but then it's like, oh, Gears age 5 times as fast. So it's like, okay, no. That's clearly like a really thick man. But I like Kai as well. Kai is also very thick. But he's not as good as Jin Kisuragi. And Bridget is cute, but I'm not like passionate about Bridget. It didn't work. Oh no. That combo line doesn't work? Or did we... Oh wait, no, we probably got blew up before it went off. I was very worried. See you there, Thirsty. Slayer's also cool. Slayer's the character I play as, but he doesn't have... His lore is that he's like the king of the... He's like the leader of the assassins. Who like secretly rule the government. Like, it's like... Instead of just being like an assassin, Drio died before. Gosh darn it! All right, I shouldn't get too distracted by Guilty Gear, but I want to start talking about Guilty Gear because it's what I'm excited about at the moment. Jinkies. So just gangsterism. Dude, there is a cool gangster character in Guilty Gear. That's a good segue into Guilty Gear. I think that Chip's enough. I thought he was just a funny president, but he's like a drug addict. Like this character Chip's enough. Chip's enough. Let's see. His like origin is that he's like addicted to drugs by the government, and the government is keeping him down. But eventually his drug dealer mentor, Sensei, is like killed by the government. So he rises up and he becomes president of a kingdom. I think there was some interim to that where it's like, yeah, there was like some other lady running for president who was like gonna clean up the streets. We can talk about something related to Capcom. Guilty Gear is a fighting game. It's related enough. You're right, we did segue earlier. Okay, this is a great hand. This is a really strong hand. But Guilty Gear, it's really cool. It like starts out like with robot, like all technology is destroyed in the world of Guilty Gear, because Y2K occurs, and instead of being like all the computers are done working, it's like God has now come from an alternate realm into our world through computers, and we got to be concerned about that because, I mean, you should just be concerned about that. If that happened, it's definitely worthy of concern. So they destroy all technology, and then they invent an even more dangerous type of technology called gears. And there's like 3 people working on the gears, and they become like the prophecy of all everything. God has come. God has. Sorry, you made me think of come, and now I can't stop laughing because I'm a child. Let me try to get. Let me drink some water to distract myself. Are you mainly streaming on Twitch? No, I don't know why not. I started on YouTube, I always just felt it made more sense to stay on YouTube. YouTube is just cool to me. We've been streaming for longer than I thought. I guess I must have been talking for a long time about the things I've been talking about. Let's see. Go like that. Let's go like, no! It all went to that guy. That sucked. Can they make a card pack from Power Stone? I could see that happening in the upcoming, I was distracted. I failed myself. I wonder how those little animal button will call me too. I wonder if it'll be an X or if it'll be an asterisk. That's the power of polygons. Okay, we could still get out of this with Leon. Wait, but they Leon first. We don't have enough hero art juice to Leon yet. This needs to just kill everything. If it kills everything, we're okay. No, it didn't, obviously.
Prove to me what you're made of.
But it was close. It was pretty close. So the thing that I thought was most interesting about Guilty Gear is that I was a big BlazBlue fan as a teenager because it came out at the right time, and Guilty Gear was like old people game for the older folk generation. Sorry, that's like my viewers. I'm pretty sure. And now I'm becoming an older folk generation as well. By talking about BlazBlue, that's an old person game. Now Guilty Gear is the young men's game. Which is why I'm also talking about Guilty Gear. If you weren't distracted, that would have been easy. Yeah, I need to focus a little more. I want to talk about Guilty Gear, but I'm still learning the lore, so I don't have everything. Are you Gen Z or something? Yeah, I'm Gen Z. I am an older Gen Z-man. I'm one of the older Gen Zs. Oh, they're thinking real hard about it. Oh, okay. Blasphemous? I don't even remember what I said. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Love this card. That's a great play. It worked! We're in this one. That's such big value. 5 direct. Okay. But we gotta kill him. We gotta actually kill him to win. Add Fef back. Now we got another Fef. We got 2 Fefs. We don't need both of them, really. Ooh, baby.
Guess this is it.
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia?
My favorite character. My favorite moment from the Guilty Gear lore so far. Are clowns actually supposed to be funny? Holy crap! Such interesting things. I'll pull up the deck list in a minute. Thirsty just sent us his optimized version of something. Clowns can be funny. Are clowns actually supposed to be funny? I think they're supposed to impress you. I think they're supposed to wow. I think they're. We beat a Yawn player, guys. We beat Yawn as red. We beat a Yawn player, guys. I was worried for a second. I was like, oh my god, they stopped us. Clowns can be funny. Can you describe your funny clown encounter? I've been to the circus before, and I saw a clown, and I didn't think it was funny. This is the list Thirsty just sent us. Initially, we were going to be playing this, which is good. Let's just show what Thirsty sent us. Which is inspired by what myself and others have been sharing. But with the deck building powers of the best. Let's be honest. The best NA player. taking a look over the deck. It's pretty sweet. Weapon smuggling at 2. You probably don't need that in point match. I'm watching him right now. Oh! Thank you, Thirsty. Yes, I'm enjoying this card. I love something that raises the skill ceiling. Clowns can be funny is still like an indefensible position from chat. Which is now I'm like, wait, but that John got me hard. I shouldn't talk smack on clowns now that I've been gotten hard. Oh, I should have showed the QR maybe. Streaming is not easy to be good at. Alright, now we're climbing, baby. Let's cycle. Mexican clown. Okay, wait, he does have a Mexican clown guy named El Compayaso. His name's a pun on Spanish for clown and slang for buddy. Oh. I could see it. I could see that being a funny clown. But in my mind, clowns are sad. Like Pagliacci, that's the sad clown, you guys. And that one opera about the clown that's all like, Ridi Pagliaccio. Ba, 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 ba. You know, you hear it in a lot of movies. You know the song. It's in a lot of movies. This is a lot of zeros. Only one of them has a grility now. Or whatever it is that it gets. I wonder if they're going to play anything into this invasion. Probably not. But well, they are. Really? Why'd they do that? Okay, we're cooking. Oh my gosh, I love 3 of this card. It's really fun. I'm getting pumped out. Not gonna lie. I love TEPPEN. I love beating the best deck in the room. I think that there can be more in point match. I think that there can be more machines. I almost want to look at point match for a second. Is there anything else that can summon him? Probably not. Summoning a 4 MP is kind of exclusive. I think that he could be pretty good in Ascend, you know? He's good in a lot of decks, I think. The Arcana, the Fool. The Fool takes you back to the room you started in Binding of Isaac, so it must mean something related to beginnings, I think. You could play him with evidence. Wait, Scarface could be good. I don't know about playing him with Faith. Oh, wait, this would be good because it gets you more options, more machines. That could be good. Anyway, let's not get distracted with helping John deck build. That's his job. That he can do that. He's the point master. I'm not. Dun, 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 dun. That's how the song In My Head from Guilty Gear goes. In my head, it sounds like that.
You're just itching for a fight, huh?
Which would be terrible if it actually did. Yes, that's the only one I know. Krusty the Clown. That is a funny clown. You make a good point. I love how all this time has passed in chat and the defensive clowns has not stopped. Just lack of context. Krusty the Clown. That's your comment. I could tell that I think you're defending clowns still, but to no avail, I promise. Broken. Zero, you're so cool. Thirsty was right, this card's so fun. I'm glad his list kept in Overwhelming Terror as well, because Overwhelming Terror is super fun. Yes! That's broken. Does it do 4 damage? I think it does 4 damage and it's gonna kill Ken. Now that's a good ordering! That's the right order of cards right there.
Still in it.
Are politicians clowns because they're a joke? Bada bing. Oh my gosh, don't talk about politics. The US is having a bad political moment. We don't want to talk about... I'm not going to allow anybody to talk about politics in this chat. We don't want to... That's not what I want to think about right now. It's been a... What's up, Virgil Virus? We're going in with the new red stuff. Oh my gosh, we're making our opponent make bad mistakes. I've gotten somebody to do it. That was devastating. Oh my gosh, the 1-2 punch of the return and Overwhelming Terror is too good. And this card is so flexible. So Guilty Gear, my favorite moment so far in Guilty Gear from the story that I've seen. I'm watching the Wooly Versus recap before I do the Strive story mode, but I'm going to play it soon. Isn't the US famous for poo-pooing? Like poo-poo... Like pee-pee poo-poo? Like funny butt? Like poop funny? Is that what we're... Are we getting to the point of poop funny in chat? Where we're saying poop because it's funny? Or is there more to this than I don't understand? Showboater, I love a little I love a little BM. I would never miss an opportunity. I don't know if I did BM that time, but of course I'm gonna play up for the chat. Yes. Alright. We're up against Choral Orchestra. Oh, a pew pew. A pew pew, yes. I was thinking of pee pee poo poo. Which is just because I'm less intelligent than the average, I believe. My brain goes to the poop place. I see the word pee pee poo poo and I assume you're talking about pee pee poo poo. I gotta stop saying dumb words. Gotta try to be more intelligent for chat. That's what they're here for. They're here for my intelligent, thoughtful thoughts. But there's this character in Guilty Gear who's trying to like come to her. She's trying to develop a sense of humanity. She's like an artificial creation. Her name is Ramlethal, and she's like contemplating reality or whatever. She's like, man, it feels like no matter what I do, I'm still on the outside. And this window, I'm on the wrong side of the window. I don't own any weapons. I would not want to own weapons. We win! Thanks to Zero! What the heck? That's a 4-win streak. But she's like contemplating existence. And she's getting all metaphorical about this window that she's staring out. And then Soul Bad Guy comes in and is like, food! And then the guy she's talking to is like, are you drunk? What's going on? And he's like, yeah, I'm drunk, but I overheard. This is a dumb conversation. And he punches a hole in the wall and he destroys the window that she was staring through. And he's like, forget your metaphor. Just go outside. we're gonna get burgers, and it completely destroys her like somber moment. It's great. This is fine. I know this may be kind of bigoted. I cannot wait for the message that's about to follow. But anyway, how many pistols and rifles do you own? I would feel unsafe in my own home with myself owning a weapon. Well, I don't know why I say that. I can trust myself not to kill people, I think. But it would still make me uncomfortable. Just the danger of a weapon. I'm like, that's dangerous stuff. I would feel uncomfortable owning a weapon. I wouldn't want one. How's Sekia doing in this meta so far? I haven't seen it doing too well, if I'm being honest. It could be worse. I don't think people have figured out what to do with it yet. And I don't think it's better than other options. Sadly, there's not good cards for it, of course. Wow, that was really powerful. What's up, Galaxy Soup? Everybody's coming out tonight. I love to see it. We're going in. We're going aggro. I think that we might play... we might just do... Like, I always switch decks halfway through. I want to keep playing this. So, the plan is to play more red than we usually would. Because this deck is freaking sick. I was like, oh, what do I do now? I could have been playing a little better there. I could have been doing better and winning more. But we did plenty well enough. I can't believe this deck does so well without Hardballer. That's an innovation. Alright. I want to look at rank really quick. I want to see... Thirsty's #1 at 2061. Nobody else can maintain the 2000 rank. You guys, I'm excited for this season. If you, I'm going to take a moment. We're going to sit on this screen here and talk about it. This is a season to be excited. If you only follow the Sconchulus chat, keep an eye out. Maybe Thirsty will stream one of his later attempts because he did a final last day stream attempt that was, you know, it was a little heartbreaking to watch. He didn't make it. But... we're going to see the first... I believe an NA player has gotten rank 1 once before. I believe Will has gotten rank 1. But Thirsty, I think at this point, has proven himself the greatest all-time North American player. And if you've been following the player Thirsty, it's about to happen. He's about to get rank 1. The man is motivated. So keep an eye out. It's a season to be excited about. Beyond being one of my viewers. You should be excited about what's happening in the game. History is being made. Just last season, Thirsty was the first non-Japanese player, other than Sir Ainsworth, to reach 2,300 points, which is an unreal accomplishment. It's hard to fathom getting up that high. That's almost more impressive than getting rank 1 on a given season. Hasn't Chris D been rank 1 before? I believe Chris D is more of a... He mostly took home those tournaments. Christie has taken home a tournament win or two, but I don't think he's gotten rank 1. So everybody, be sure to give Thirsty your energy on the last day of the month. That's the most important thing. It ends on 3/2, so the day after. The Japanese get 2,300 all the time. The Japanese get these high ranks all the time. You make a good point. But the difficulty of doing it is almost impossible to understate. It's like less than 10 players have gotten Super TEPPEN God. Because when you get up that high, you start getting so many fewer points. Like, in Champion, when you get a win, typically you're going to get, like, 16 points starting at 1,600. But when you get up above 2,300, you can get a win and not gain points. We should really stop projecting a glass ceiling for specific nationality of players. I guess you make a good point. I'm just hyping it up because we are a smaller player base than the Japanese player base. The game is much more popular in Japan. Oh wow, we wiped the board. I think it's a popularity thing. And there is of course the boogeyman that, like, I'm sick of the ping pong championships always coming down to Chinese players. It's an interesting take, for sure. But I'm not sure if that's really okay. Dodged. Oh, it only did one. I didn't read closely. Perfect, Samuel. That's one of the beautiful things about a card game, is that everybody... There's... Okay. One of my favorite things about card game... That board wipe sucks. That card can be amazing and really, really bad. Usually not very good. But the coolest things about card games is that you can make your own experience. You get to play the game how you like to play the game. We're doing really good. This list is freaking borderline optimal. But double impact hasn't come up. It might come up as a way to save ourselves, but we're really an aggro deck. So maybe we need more... I mean, we're maxed out on all the cards that let us go fast and stuff. And let us pop off harder. Believe in me. I thought his leg was a second arm the first time I saw this art, and he was crossing two swords. But it looks nothing like that, actually. He's doing like the Tracer butt pose. But not from the right angle, sadly. Not from the right angle. Wait, sorry, I'm sick of the ping pong championships always coming down to Chinese players. The ping pong championships? I thought you said you're sick of the championships ping ponging between Chinese players. Like, one time a Chinese player wins, but you're talking about the ping pong championships. That's interesting. So it has to do with culture as well. Yeah, in terms of that, China is definitely more passionate about ping pong than the rest of the world. I didn't even know about that. If they have a ping pong culture, then the US definitely doesn't have a ping pong culture. The cavalries? Hey, her voice was a horrible thing. She was so British. I liked that game, though. It was fun at the time. I have fond memories of floating above people and shooting rockets. Playing the easy characters.
Your struggles are futile.
Maybe it also has something to do with the home bases thing. Not sure what you're talking about, sadly. I need to draw better.
You think you stand against a god?
Oh, whatever. You got a problem? I don't know any British people. I just think it's funny. The accent is no, it's not British people. It's specifically the extremely British accent. Like Tracer's accent is disturbing. I don't think that's a controversial statement. Oh my gosh, these draws are not the best draws. Ouroboros. John, how could I ever hate the British? I certainly don't hate them. How could I ever besmirch the good name of the Welsh language? There was one time at my... I work at Starbucks, and there was one time a guy came up and he did ask for a water bottle. A British guy came up and he was like, I would like a water bottle. And I said, what? I didn't properly catch what he said at first, because it was loud. I work in the mall, it's not like a quiet, like, zone. But I didn't hear him say water bottle in his British accent. I didn't hear him go water bottle. And then after he did, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Water bottle. And he kept doing it. He kept doing an American accent at me. And he was like, hello, my credit card. And it also, just recounting this tale, really brings to light how much I do have an American accent. Because some of the bits I was saying there, I was like, man, do I really sound like this? I sound very American.
Stand against a god.
Which one makes it go to me? That was the wrong one. Oh well. At least I drew something playable. Maybe we will draw Fefnir off the top. What the? I don't really understand what happened there. We drew Fefnir off the top.
Battles are futile.
Oh, and I like the British character in Guilty Gear. But he also talks normal. He talks in the Japanese voice, so I'm not disturbed by him. I think he would be Cockney if I had on English dub.
Behold my omnipotent power.
We're back in this. We can still win. I'm not really much of an adventure player. I'm always playing ranked and messing around with the new ranked stuff. That's where my passions lie. I like the mode that rewards me with dopamine the fastest. I love the... Wait, I've only played Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I shouldn't talk smack on British accents. It's just good. Some of them are really funny because they're so bad. Like Tracer and that one guy at my work. But the Xenoblade 1 Chronicles dub is also really funny. I love those accents. I always thought it was Australian, but I think it's just they're from... I think they're Welsh, maybe? I don't really know. But some beautiful voices. And some great acting in that game. I think it really adds to the acting being better.
You think you can stand against
Well, I think we lost this one. But we'll see. Does that... Okay, it didn't bring back 3 JPs at least. Dude, I love British humor. British people are very funny. British people are only... like, they're the funniest people alongside the Jewish people. Which is probably controversial because everybody's like, oh my gosh, I hate Israel. But Jewish people are really funny. So let's give respect to the culture of comedy. Like Gilbert Gottfried, that's a very funny man who is very Jewish. I don't know why I said that. That was just the first example of a funny Jewish man that came to mind. What about Rodney Dangerfield? He's funny too, with the funny tie. I like when he pulls his tie and he goes, hey! I can't get no respect up in here. As a TEPPEN player, my knees are weak. I come out here, I play TEPPEN. I can't do a Rodney Dangerfield. I shouldn't try to do an impression. Pokemon Brexit? Oh yeah, Dexit, yes. Had to really Shaun of the Dead. That's a funny movie. I like they just understood. Good movie. Good. Yes.
I don't like it when you're rough.
And the Brits make great music, like the punk rock scene. Credit to, well, I guess that's also it would have came from New York eventually, if not for Britain. Thanks, Virgil Virus. Good luck on your schoolwork. That reminds me that I need to finish my college applications. I need to send them my transcripts. I think that's the last thing I need to do, and then I will start. I think in March or sometime like that. Use the action. Do it! I want you to! Oh wow, this is still pretty good.
What a mess.
Not quite. They gave her a London accent.
And this is for you.
I think this kills her. I mean, this kills her. There's a surprising amount of tourism here in Portland, so I hear a surprising amount of people with English accents at my work. And usually I'm like, how quaint, how nice. But occasionally it's that one guy who just embarrasses me for a long time. We win, we definitely win. Frickin' English people, Ed Sheeran, come on, it's the best. I don't know what I'm saying. Now I'm just doing what Chad is doing, just loose associating.
Final act.
I'm vacuuming the car. That's so lazy. That sounds productive. I'm rarely that productive. I will let, like,
I'm right
my
here.
floors get dirty, and then I vacuum like once a month. Oh my gosh, we got schloned. They returned all our zeros. That's amazing for us. This is really good. Do we? I thought we were just gonna win out right there. Okay. The guy who voiced Wheatley from Portal, is this another clown? Is that another funny clown? Bayonetta! Oh my gosh, I love Bayonetta. I still need to play the third game. She's British in all of them. I mean, I say I do need to still play the third game, but do I really? Everybody says it's bad. I played Bayonetta Origins and I thought it was cute. It's about you getting your witch powers, and all of, like, the hype story moments where you're doing, like, the bare minimum of... Like, all of the hypest story moments in Bayonetta Origins were, like, the moment you do your first torture attack, and then you only get one in the game rather than doing them all the time and it being sick. Just play it for yourself. Exactly, I want to play it, but it's also still $60. But I bet it'd be really fun. I want to.
You can have one too. Here, this one. You can have one too. Here.
Bayonetta really blew up though with... You feel like you're being flushed out, Samuel? There's always a place for everybody. Card games are a very welcoming community. I think we lose. Didn't play this one super good. What movie with Hugh Jackman? He's been in a lot of them things. Gene Hackman, the character who hacks genes from Death Stranding. Oh, I'm getting tired. I'm already getting to like the I was gonna say I'm getting to the dumb brain phase, but there will be no notable difference. Ooh, what a good draw. Oh darn. The movie with Fluster Wave? That is a movie with Hugh Jackman. Yes, the movie about the rats who go down the toilet. I couldn't tell you anything else that happens in it, but I remember watching it, and they do get flushed. They do be rats getting flushed. Alright, I did really bad that round. There was too much nonsense being thrown my way by you guys. Y'all be too distracting. With your Britishness tonight. Chat is being so British at me. It's almost unreal. So dry and rainy. You know, Portland has a lot in common with London. We have a lot of rain. Maybe not as much, perhaps not as much. But in fact, if London is more rainy than here, then I am shocked. That's probably largely my fault, Samuel. I am very distractible. I'm always talking about off-topic stuff. Appa 2. Interesting. But yeah, I'm super distractible. I love getting distracted. It's a theme of chat. I feel it best to embrace. I feel my chats are great as background noise while just hanging out, maybe playing yourself some TEPPEN. I can talk a little bit more about TEPPEN though, because this is an interesting meta we're in, I think. We got plenty of rain, wish it was diamonds, not being taxed by the government. Wow, so real. Heavy. Dude, everybody hates the government these days. We can take solace in our mutual hatred of the government. Man, this guy's really going in. I wonder if they're gonna like play a card. Probably not. Find your one way. Of course, this always happens to me. Infinite green, baby, woo! Please, Gigosha, are you the one I'm fighting right now? I suddenly feel like I'm fighting you. The energy. I suddenly feel like my opponent is specifically Gikosha. What with your infinite green? Damn a lamb. I really needed that. I didn't think so. It just felt that way. I felt like you were hyping yourself up. Oh, I'm so boned. Let me see. I could return... Okay, no, we'll play 0. I'm just feeling the danger rise. Okay, wait. With that play, I feel more confidence in myself. Did we beat him? No, again. I should have returned that. I was thinking about it, but I didn't conclude it fast enough. Heck, this hand is really bad. Oh no. Let's see. How do I play out of this hand? I think it's over. I'm saying how to play out of this hand, but it's a brick hand. There's no way to play out of it. I think it might be soon time to switch decks. This one is not easy. Darn. Alright, they Natsu'd. I'm gonna surrender. I don't have anything good here. I couldn't think of what to do. We were falling way behind. And it was gonna be a long road to... I guess I had the guy in the top lane was gonna kill us. It wouldn't have been that long. But I could have just seen that one dragging on. Are there any other card stealing mechanics? Yes, there are two. There is a card that steals cards from the opponent's hand, and there are cards that steal them from the opponent's deck. The card that steals from the opponent's hand is Malinx from, I think, ADA from I think it's from Attack of the Tiny Hero. I could be wrong about which set it's from. But there's a cute little Malinx. It's very silly. And when it attacks, it has agility. I think it has agility. And when it attacks, it's just good to give it agility. Maybe it has rush. I don't remember. But there's a funny little Malinx, and when it attacks directly, it steals a card from the opponent's hand. Truly a very mysterious card, if ever there was one. There's freaking theft. And then the way to steal cards from the opponent's deck is with Plunderblade. The hero art. That's the only way I can think of. Oh jeez. The Malinx? Oh, I'm talking about an older Malinx. I'm talking about an older Malinx that's no longer in standard. Can I still not lose? Zero can help. Zero can get us there, maybe. I think it's possible that there's one. Yeah, it's not a very popular... it's not a design space that people like to play against, so it's not very explored. Whoa, this dude's kind of sick with the Proto-Tyrants. I kind of love that. I will almost... think about what we play next week, it might be that. There's nothing else I can play down. Okay, I need to really focus. I didn't use my hero arts twice in that match. That's more than I should. We gotta not fall out of top 100. That's the goal, right? We were doing really good earlier. Let's try. We gotta draw good though. That's kind of been what's happening. We kind of haven't been drawing good. Rank 2. We gotta beat this person. It's important that we beat this person for the good of America. Unironically, for the good of all American players. We've got to beat this person. They're also on Yawn. I've never put, I'll answer Gikos's question in a minute. But I think that it's a little too strong. I think it's definitely a little too strong. And it's not super, the mirror is not the most fun thing ever. But I think so far, it does lend itself to a fun type of gameplay, honestly. A fun, long games can be fun. I like long games. I like back and forth. But it is very feast or famine. The deck is too good. It's pretty hard to beat. Oh, I used to play Mafia on forums back in the day. I love Mafia. I mean Werewolf. Whatever you guys call it. Whatever the kids call it these days. Tier 0 would imply that there's no other decks playable. Tier 0 is just the way to put a number above 1. Tier 0 doesn't really exist. Is it like a syntax error? I am about to fail as an American. A North American, of course. Active response? What? That's so fast. Dude, I love the Among Us little guy. I love the little guy from Among Us. The game is okay, but I like the little guy. The little funny man. I like when I walk around in public and I see him drawn places. It brings me joy. The simple things, like seeing the Among Us man as graffiti. If his name was Gus, that would be really great, but I don't think it is. Among Us. What's my opinion on the trend of games letting you play as the bosses, but the boss is very underwhelming? Makes me think of Mega Man ZX Advent, where every single boss that you could play as was, oh, Akuma, Gil, Wesker. Well, Akuma has to be playable. I mean, come on, he's so awesome. I think at a certain point, these are characters that need to exist as playable characters in the canon. Like, a lot of time you introduce a cool character and it's like, yeah, I want to play as that. It just makes sense. But in the case of Mega Man ZX Advent, none of those powers are good. Making every single boss in the entire video game playable is not a realistic goal. And is not necessarily worth being a goal. Galactus, was he ever playable in MVC? That seems insane. It seems like that wouldn't work very well. Okay, that's really good play, basically. Hopefully. Yeah, that's pretty good. Change form with Uro Shell. Do they have any? Oh, they did. Yeah, I wasn't paying much attention. ZX Advent is a great game, though. That makes me think of another time that a British thing happened, but this was me making fun of the British person. Somebody came up and they were like, I was like spelling their name at them to get their name spelled right. I was like, is that with a Z, and they were like, no, they were spelling their name to me. They said, yeah, it's with a Z. And I was like, a what? And then they said Z to me, all ashamed. I was like, I'm just kidding. I know what it is. I know that a Z is a British thing. Galactus was in UMVC 3. It's a Z, dang it. To me, it can't be anything but a Z. It makes sense as a Z. And come on, do you really call it... What do you call the Dragon Ball show? What do you call the show of Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z? I don't think so. I don't think you call it that. It's Z. Z. Galacticus. Galactus. Zed, we can go back and forth all night. You got one you really enjoy watching or playing? A deck I really like? I like Heart Tank. I like to play Heart Tank. I think that's my favorite deck right now, but it's not very good yet. We should swap to Heart Tank for the last 30 minutes here. This might be our last match on this deck. We did pretty good for a while there. We got a 6-6 win streak of like 7. But I think there's slightly too many actions. I think there's just a little bit too many actions. Okay, we're gonna do one more on this deck. I don't want to go out like that. We didn't draw very good though. Makes me want to play Niche like they have. I like Niche. It's not as good in this build, but I really like Niche. Are people still saying so many questions to answer? I love chat for keeping me so engaged. People still saying bussin' these days? Haven't heard it in a while. I think that they're a little embarrassed to say that. What people say is skibbity ding dong. That's what people say the most. When am I gonna see another card pack of my Z? Did I say Z again? Come on, you know, like all of the monkeys from Chimpan A to Chimpanzee. The set is coming. The dinosaur set is coming. Promised by Beeline. That's a promise you can count on. And that card pack is something cool. I don't know. Only time will tell. It's a mystery for now. You just gotta believe. It's definitely gonna be good though. How could it not be? You almost reflexively punted a child at this guy for suddenly scouting Skibbity in the aisle.
My spirit burns.
Children do that. You will be in the game. Holy crap, that is the worst card pack. Nobody wants to be in the game. That's scary. You finally made a monkey out of me. Can't remember how it goes, but yes, that was the reference. Heck yes. I just had to make more defense of my letter. The British will not prevail over us this time. Ah! They surrendered? They should have at least waited to see who it went to. I guess they were far enough behind that... I don't know. I was the one who was scared, I promise.
Why do I fight? The answer is out there somewhere.
Let's play a little Heart Tank. Ooh, what does that Ami hero art do? It gives agility to the unit, and then it makes it so it does damage equal to its attack. Split among all units. So it for a while it felt like better Hadoken. Is Ami mother? She is. The way you phrase that's weird. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't think. But she is. I believe they do say a lot of times in Okami that she is the mother to all of us, to all of the gods. I believe she is the one mother. Yes, in some way or another.
Why do I fight?
Let's play a little heart tank. She's a very sweet creature. Yes, I believe she would make a good mother. She is good at mothering, I suppose. She does feed all of those creatures. You go around in Okami. A queen never cries. Oh my god. Alright, we've reached the heart tank part of stream. Hell yeah. Poses menacingly. Dang. I can't even keep up with that energy. I'm like doing the opposite of posing. I'm like cozying up. Yes. Grabbing my blanket. Chilling out. What you gonna do? I'm pretty sure that I was never really big into Skullgirls, but I believe what you gonna do is what Beowulf says when he grabs you, or does one of his moves. Or it might just be his taunt. But a bunch of the voice lines from that game live in my head, for sure. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I should have saved that.
Time to repair.
It's from a manhwa. I might look it up in a second. Let me look up A Queen Never Cries. Beowulf is pretty good character design. Oh my gosh, no, I haven't seen this. It is quite menacing.
It's up to me.
This little baby being squeezed, I'm disturbed. Beowulf I can absolutely get. Do people still say Bay these days? I am fairly sure. Well, no. No, what they say is Pookie. People say Pookie. They'll be like, oh, is Pookie okay?
Database.
You'll get no mercy from me.
Or, if you're really fucked up, you say Kitten. But thankfully, not sure what I was gonna say. There's no positive. There's no silver lining. Having a daddy kitten relationship is purely. Is Beyonce and Jay-Z not the proverbial hot water yet? They've been a thing for a while. There's nothing exciting about them at the moment. I don't think. They're a power couple, I guess. Who say?
This power to end all conflict.
I need to stop reading chat. This is just a lot. It's getting to me. It's a bit late tonight, and I don't even know what to say to Pussy. I feel like I should dignify her with a response, but Beyonce got another Grammy. I wish I was still a big music fan. I was so into music as in high school. I should listen to these. Her 35th Grammy. Oh my gosh. I'm warm now. I'm taking my blanket off. It was too warm to use this blanket. Okay, we're up against the best deck. Let's see what we can do. We'll start by paying attention and making good choices. Make good choices, kid. Should have just added back Nita. I don't really care about Nita that much. We are maxed out on damage actions, and it's working. Thank you, Beyonce. Is that something people say? That's funny. That's an acceptable meme.
All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
I'm feeling the chillness come over me, you guys. I'm feeling chill now. I'm gonna try to manage how unhinged you guys are being by just chilling out myself. I think that only makes sense.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I kind of want them to play a third card. It's really greedy to... No. Wow, they did play a third card. Okay. It's a 50-50. Darn.
All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Damn it. At least I have this, but come on. It sucks. I added this just to fight Yawn, but it doesn't look like it's gonna pay off.
Use this power to end all conflict.
I'm like all stretching out. I'm like getting way too cozy. I need to still like be engaged and stuff. Is pointing at people considered rude still or not? Staring is considered rude. There was a kid staring at me the other day, and I like got super disturbed after he kept staring at me for a while. I was like, what is wrong with this person? And I wanted to get mad at them, but I just walked away. I did the right thing. A rarity for somebody as disturbed as me.
My spirit burns.
I'm not sure this deck can beat Yawn. Not at all, am I sure.
Systems fully charged. All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Oh, this should come in handy. Come in handy is such a funny phrase. I'm not gonna elaborate. Those 3 health points are impossible to overcome. Yay! I was gonna say I don't want to take the 50-50, and I didn't have to. We're donezo though. There's no way we can beat that stuff. Handy. Funny. I'm glad that chat is on the same level as me now that we have reached the quiet part of stream. Chat has also joined me in the calm, in the less, in the normalcy. A brief respite from the strange. Has DC stopped milking Batman? That's hot. We'll send one to the graveyard. Darn. What's your opinion on the Freudian slip? I think it's so real, and it's not just it's not just for funny.
My mission isn't complete. I can't stop yet.
I hear that movie has the bat nipples because it is for gay theme reasons. Because the movie is supposed to be a gay celebration of gay. I had like a coworker at my old job who was really into like he had just a bunch of weird interests. Like he was really passionate about Dragon Ball fan fiction and would write Dragon Ball, gay Dragon Ball. That's not the weirdest interest, but the fact that he wrote the gay Dragon Ball was a little weird. But he was telling me how like Batman and Robin is actually a good movie because it's all like because it's so erotic. I think was his reason. I haven't watched it. Maybe I should. Yay, my hand is symmetrical. Wahoo. Can it be symmetrical still? Not quite. Maybe I should, you know, actually play the game and not do whatever it is I'm doing right now. Ooh. Okay. I think it came up. Were they exclaiming their fanfiction endeavors unprompted, or I don't remember if it came up if I asked them about it or how it came up. I really don't remember.
This should come in handy. Time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself.
Don't count me out yet. My spirit burns.
I think we were just talking about Dragon Ball because that's the thing that happens, you know, in male workplaces. You talk about Dragon Ball eventually. It was a male-dominated workplace. You gave CL +8 attack? Like the new CL? Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
So much power.
Yeah, beating Yawn with Big Green feels good, dude. I mean, I guess I shouldn't count my egg yet. We're just way, way ahead, but this is actually where Yawn thrives. We just need to be concerned.
So much power. So much
I need one more special unit boy. Let's get them off the board. That's really strong. Was it the post office? Did I work at the post office? That would be cool lore, but no.
My spirit burns.
Do we win? As simple as that? You fool. You fooled yourself.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Darn it, it didn't go to it. And it... Yes! Wow, I won the 50-50 with it going to the wrong unit.
Purpose.
That was lucky. That was lucky. Big stretch. Yes.
Is fighting the only answer?
Oh yeah, and they leaked all the names of like a bunch of games that were gonna come out. That was funny. That should happen all the time. I think it's funny. I have no problem with that. It just hurts investors, and I'm not an investor, so I sure don't care. This is a cute song, yeah.
This power to end all conflict.
Is this like a feline theme song, or like what is this song? Oh, I meant to use this first.
This power to end all conflict.
It's okay, Dej, I won't take you out of context this time. I'm excited for the Capcom Collection 2 fighters. I am excited for that. Yeah, it was announced. The release date was announced, and all the games that are coming out are like announced. I'm excited to play Power Stone for the first time because I played a bunch of games as a kid that were like rip-offs of Power Stone. You know, like all those Nickelodeon type of games. There were a bunch of just rip-offs of Power Stone that I played as a kid. So I'm excited to actually play Power Stone. It seems really fun. If only I had used this properly when I should have.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I think it comes out I think it comes out in 2 months. So it's not out yet now. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to get beat up. I probably won't do as well as I did in the Marvel Collection. The Marvel Collection I did actually kind of good in because I played a really easy character. I played Mega Man, and all he has to do is jump back and shoot his gun to win. I was able to beat bad MSP players by just jumping back with Mega Man. It was so much fun. But yeah, I bet I'm gonna suck at those games. I've been playing Guilty Gear, and that's really hard. And that's supposed to be like an easier version of those games. Like, it's supposed to be like one of the easy fighting games, and it's been brutally difficult for me.
Systems fully charged. All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
I'm unfamiliar. The only Dynasty Warriors game I ever played is Hyrule Warriors, and that game is the most peak game there ever was. So peak. It is peakness defined. I haven't played it in a little while. I still have to finish grinding all those adventures. Just thinking about it makes me want to go grind some adventures.
All right.
It's over for you, cuzzo. Yep, that's the only one you can go for. I'm just head bopping to the song here. Ganondorf is great. Ganondorf is one of my faves. His ship with Link is really good. Like, across all of these timelines, they still are the only two who can possibly stop each other. You know what I mean? Like, Link, Ganondorf, all powerful, and just a single boy can stop him. It's hot. They're one of my favorite ships, for sure. I like Gan Link a lot more than Z Link or Zell Link. It's really good. I'm gonna stop talking. It's good because of the size difference between them. Ganondorf is really big, and Link is like a normal-sized human. Anyway, I don't want to just leave that hanging in the air. Let's talk about, how much better we did with Big Green than I expected. One kiss is all it takes. What a sweet sentiment. That would be a great title for my fanfiction.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Yeah. Knew it was coming. And they sealed us. That's aggressive.
My spirit burns.
Unleash this power to end all conflict.
I can't lose this.
Throw down your weapons and systems fully charged.
Alright, we're looking good.
This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Does the true factor of a character's popularity belong to their AO3 fanfictions? That would make Luigi Mangione a really popular fictional character, so... But he's not. In some ways he is. I guess in some ways he is in fact a popular fictional character. Nice. We cooked.
My spirit first.
I was too slow. I had to read the card really quick.
And all conflicts.
I had to see if it did 7 or not. And it did exactly 7, but now that's not enough. Oh, well. So long, Gay Bowser. A beautiful phrase. It means no worries.
Systems fully charged. All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Okay, that was important. I still cannot believe Gaylord is an actual name. Mostly just in that one movie, I think.
So much.
Maybe sometimes in real life, but not that often.
Now you know what real kung fu looks like.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I think we probably don't win this one. And then I think there's one more after this, and I think that's the point when we call it a night after the next one after this. Also in Tawag, Star Trek, the original series. Mr. Robinson. Sucks. Oh my gosh. We're lucky that we beat him once as Big Green. It's super difficult. He's barely ever gay or happy.
Mission isn't complete. I can't stop
That's funny.
yet.
Alright, we're gonna do one more. And then I'm gonna go play Hyrule Warriors. Because it popped into my head and it's really fun. The only Warriors game I like. Because it has my boyfriend, Link, in it. He's so pretty in that game. Oh my god, it's the prettiest version of him.
Database.
It's kind of crazy how pretty he is in that game. And always. I love Link. Okay. Focusing. Remember when Street had animes, like Street Fighter? Those cartoons are so weird to me that they don't feel like... I never watched those cartoons, they're very weird to me. They definitely don't feel like animes, they feel more like Saturday morning cartoons. Talking about like the Battle Network, obviously there are the Saturday morning cartoons, but... like the Battle Network anime, like barely even feels like an anime to me. It feels like a cartoon. Which I guess is a positive. I guess all animes are just supposed to be that, you know... Overthinking it. But some old, like those Mega Man animes had a weird energy. Oh, okay, he ascended it. I was like, why is it a 6? So dangerous.
Systems fully charged. So much power.
Is there a Beautiful Joe card in the game? We're still waiting on it. I think that's one of the ones that people are most excited for, is the day that Beautiful Joe finally comes. It would be cool to get a remaster collection. That would be a great time for him to come to TEPPEN, I think.
All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Alright, I think after this match, win or lose, I think we're going to call it a night. I got tired sooner than expected, which is, you know, at the same time as always, but I feel more tireded than usual. Interesting.
Unleash this power to end all conflict. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Keep praying for Zack and Wiki. If only the popularity was there, that would be a really fun one. I feel like a lot of the time these are related to like remasters is the timing that we get for these. So that would just require a Zack and Wiki remaster, and then they could totally do it. A game that deserves to be played by more people. I want to play that game. I'm like familiar with it, and I watched the Game Grumps play it for 2 episodes, but that was it.
So much power.
My interests are quite narrow at times.
All right, this should come in handy.
If they could barely make Elsa interesting in KOH in KH3, I don't think they could in HOK. I don't know what that would be. The Heart of the Kingdom. Oh yeah, I forgot it had that special power. I forgot it had a special power. Oh, I think that kills my guy. I think that pulls back Tail. Alright, we lost. The last match of stream was an L. But we played more red than usual. We did good. It was a fun one. And there will be more next week. As always. I kind of want to play a deck with Proto-Angelo, I think.
Systems fully charged.
Oof, that was pretty good. The only counter play to Zangief for damage. Rough.
So much power.
Alright. You can't win them all. We got a couple really sick wins. We got a sick win against Yawn as Big Green, and then we also beat Yawn a couple times as Growth. That was mean. You do what you gotta do. I don't have a problem with them beating me up. I thank you all who came out. I hope that you also had yourself a cozy night. I'm getting all up in strange contortion. I'm like all leaning over, posed strangely at the moment. Just all spread out for no reason. I'm snaking it up. So I hope that you guys also had yourselves a cozy night and were maybe less strange than I was. But you all were very strange tonight. So thank you for joining me for a night of strangeness in TEPPEN. It was fabulous times as always. Thank you for rambling with me, chat. Thank you for putting up with my rambling. I hope that you enjoy your night and continue to have yourselves a wonderful night. I'll see you all in the next stream. Oh, Samuel, I think your idea is great. That is what I hope the next set will be. I hope it coincides with Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I think it's a good idea. I thought I responded. You got me after my sign-off. Now it's all awkward. But it distracts not from the beauty of the night. And I hope that you all have yourselves a beauteous night again, I say. Good night, everybody!